That is Home from Good Neighbours. I'm sure a great many of you will know that.
270 million streams that's had.
Blimey, not so bad.
And they get £1 a stream. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's slumming it with us.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe he's on. It's unbelievable.
Yes, Oli Fox has joined us from the band Good Neighbours. Oli, good to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, that song has been
Ollie.
good to you, isn't it, really?
It's been very good to us, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been quite a crazy year for us.
Did you, when you're, it's that old thing of when you're working on a song and you think, oh yeah, this could be a bit of a break. This is a good song. I mean, did you sort of feel that, or were you surprised when it got picked up on?
Honestly, the opposite. It was the last song me and my friend Scott wrote together, and then we were away in January together, and people told us you should start posting online if you want to like make this band a real thing. And so we put it up on TikTok, and then literally within the hour we went for breakfast, came back out, and it'd gone viral. And I wish there was a better way of doing it. It was complete, just.
But that is the way now,
random,
isn't it?
yeah.
But that is completely the way of trying to hook people in and get them to listen to you.
Yeah, it's bizarre, but I can't thank.
You think of the
everyone
hoops you had to jump through back in the day. You probably got some old musos, a bit like League of Gentlemen, you know, Voodoo Lady. The hoops you had to jump through to kind of get your music in front of people so they could hear it. I mean, it's so much easier now, isn't it? I mean, it's got to be good, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's trying to repeat that sort of magic is the hard part, but it's put us on the road, and we're playing a lot of gigs now, so we couldn't be happier.
So, into the band, you say you guys were mates? Is that how it all sort of came about?
Yeah, so we've known each other for like 4 years, me and Scott, and then last year sort of ran out of projects to work on. We were both doing songwriting. And then we started working together, and then wrote a bunch of songs that we didn't really feel like anyone else would want to sing. So then we're like, well, why don't we be the band?
Right.
Played a couple of pubs in East London. People seemed to receive it quite well, and then we employed our mates that we had known for a while, and just said, look, we want to kind of make this an official thing. Do you want to be in the band with us? And they said yes. So it's been great since like January. It's all sort of popped off.
Right. That's a pretty great phone call to receive, Paul, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we're going to start a band and we think we're going to be really good. Do you want to? I'll be in that. Yeah, I'll absolutely be in that.
They're good friends.
Yeah. So did you have you've got a live set? You're not just got that one song and then you play it fast, play it slow, play acoustic version.
Mainly covers.
You would be surprised the amount of messages we get. So when people are obviously booking to come and see us, they're like, so do you play any other songs other than Home and keep it up? And we're like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
No, it's a full show. It's a good hour. And it's going to be a whale of a time.
We're going to play Bloom, your new single, at the end of the chat.
Thank you.
But you are touring, aren't you? I see you've been over in the States recently. You've done all right out there. You've done telly out there, Jimmy Kimmel and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that was crazy. Yeah. We've never done that before. So I mean, even playing in America was like a long dream for us. And then when we got out there, we were told that
he played the Troubadour.
Yeah,
wow, what about that?
Just iconic.
Yeah.
But yeah, we heard that he wanted us on the show, and it's one of those things you're like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And when you're actually in the building and staring at the man and. It's crazy. It's all a bit of a dream.
I mean, I've not been there, but is it quite an authentic venue still? The Trip, you know, people if they've only Elton John played there. It's been a massive venue for years and years. So is it still quite authentic, or was it a bit like?
Yeah, it's all the exact same. You're not allowed to cover up the Troubadour sign when you play. Anyone that plays there can't really have a backdrop. And it's made like they haven't changed anything. Change rooms the exact same. All the bar the exact same. It's really old
school. But that's what you'd want, though, isn't it? That's exactly what you'd want, isn't it? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
You can feel it. It's great.
Yeah.
So people can see you up in Leeds. That's right. Later on this week.
Yeah. So that's where the tour starts, and we go up to Scotland and sort of take the long way back down to London, where we're playing Brixton.
Oh,
it's
nice.
going to be unreal.
Excellent. You are a West Ham fan.
I am. Yes, for my sins at the moment.
What was the route to that? Was that family or
family? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All my family grew up in East Ham. And then when I wanted to get into football, I thought about other teams, and they said, no, you're a West Ham fan.
What other teams did you think of?
I remember being really attracted to Liverpool because I loved the colour red, and that was as far as it went. Right. And then...
Bit of glory hunting involved there, was there? Or not?
Honestly, no football knowledge at this point.
Okay.
And then got into football, went to a West Ham match at Upton Park, and just never looked back.
Your brother plays for QPR?
He does indeed, yeah.
Morgan?
Yes, Morgan Fox, yeah.
Were you a decent player in your day? Is it in the genes?
Self-proclaimed, I'd say. I like to think I was good. Could have made it pro, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
But no, he had the gift, definitely, since a young age.
You can say to him now, you try and get 270 million streams.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what, you release a song.
Yeah, spin it back on him.
You go hurtling down the left channel and see if you get 270 million streams.
But no, I'm very proud of him.
When have he scored a worldie? Like a Fox off, you'd have, wouldn't you? If he
scored,
if he went like did a Mickey van der Ven from the other day and went hurtling and just smashed one into the top corner.
I would love that.
Went viral.
Yeah, the closest we've got to collabing is on EAFC 25, the new game.
Yeah,
so we finally made it on the same game, which is very odd.
Oh, they've used Home on that, have they?
They've used Daisies.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, and then obviously he's been on the game for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
And every time we've played it, there's always been a bit of passive aggression between us. If he upsets me, I'll delete him off of my team. Sell him for very cheap.
Does he have any musical talent or not?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And I don't think he'll mind me saying that. He's completely tone deaf.
Right.
Yeah.
So how does one brother become a professional footballer and one brother becomes a songwriter and then has a huge hit? How does that happen? Just life?
Do you know what? Someone asked me that the other day, and they're like, "Did your parents try and like force it on you?" It was like the opposite. I think they tried to make us go to uni so badly. Neither of us did. We sort of went the complete opposite way, and I think we were really lucky that from literally the age of like 4 and 5, I knew I wanted to sing. He knew we wanted to kick a ball.
Yeah.
And we've only ever head down and worked for that.
Is he older than you?
Yeah, 2 years.
So you would have spent a little bit of time on touch lines or in sort of Canby Island in a caravan at football tournaments when you were younger and he was coming through.
Yeah, we dominated a few soccer schools back in the day. But that was our last hurrah, and hoping once he retires, we'll get back to Sunday League together, and it'll be a beautiful moment.
Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Good Neighbours FC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you go out now and you build your live audience and build your audience that way and release more tracks, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so we've got an EP coming out on Friday, and then at the moment I'm in the studio today finishing the album with Scott, which we're hoping is going to come out next year. And yeah, we've got some mad gigs coming up.
Yeah,
doing all of UK, doing Europe. And then possibly some others in the pipeline. I just don't want to drink some right now.
All right.
You've been doing some pretty interesting sort of videos as well. I mean, sort of hand-drawn cosmic videos.
Well, it all started, where it started so quickly, we didn't have a creative team, we didn't have management or a label or anything. So when Home went viral, I literally just did a doodle of a home on a service station napkin and took a picture of it. And I was like, Scott, I know we've got to get this song up as quick as possible to capitalise on it. And so we made that the artwork, and then people just loved, I guess, how simple and relatable it was. And so I've then been in charge of coming up with new doodles for every song, which is really testing my non-artistic hand at the moment. So I think we'll pivot from that. But yeah, it's been a funny route to market that way.
And we said West Ham fan, but how are you feeling about the new manager? It's been a difficult start, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, I was excited just for a new start. I love Moyes to bits, but I think he found his ceiling with us. And I thought maybe Lopetgui just didn't have it right at Wolves and needed a better team, and I thought that's what he was walking into. But I think watching the first few games, something has happened in the changing room, and I don't know what it is, but our good players just aren't playing anymore.
Yeah,
I would like to see him go, to be honest.
Wow, already?
Yeah, I think this is a really good season for us. We've never invested this well before and this accurately for what we actually need. And I really don't think he's going to get the best out of those players, just from everyone's demeanour. I mean, everyone like Paquetá, Kudus, Bowen himself, all of them are head down at the moment. They're not playing for each other anymore, and I don't know what's happened.
I wonder, the Paquetá situation, which isn't resolved yet, is kind of hanging over the club like a bit of a cloud. He is an important player. You don't quite know how that's going to pan out. There's been some other stories recently that aren't helpful. It's probably not helping, is it?
No, and it's not helping that he keeps getting yellow cards as well. No. He's not shy of them.
Of course, I'm sure that is.
He's adding to the narrative.
That's all happening in the course of a game.
Yeah.
So, well, best luck with the tour.
Thank you very much.
Continued success. We're going to play your new single now, Bloom.
Thank you very much.
And do come and see us again.
We'd love to, yeah.
Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs, Monday to Friday afternoons, 1 till 4. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.